The spectrum of vulnerability describes attraction not as a simple matter of chemistry or gender, but as a range between a perceived lack of vulnerability and the capacity for vulnerability. Lack of vulnerability is linked to masculine energy, characterized by strength and emotional self-containment, while the capacity for vulnerability, the ability to be open and empathetic in a healthy way, is linked to feminine energy. It's emphasized that these are energies or vibes, not tied to biological sex. Attraction can occur anywhere on this spectrum, and what we find attractive may reflect qualities we lack or are trying to integrate within ourselves. This framework offers a way to understand attraction beyond traditional gender roles, focusing on the dynamic interplay of vulnerability. The idea that our attractions reflect our inner world suggests that we are often drawn to individuals who embody qualities we either lack, are trying to understand, or are in the process of integrating within ourselves. This concept implies that our romantic interests can serve as a mirror, offering insights into our own psychological landscape and developmental needs. For example, an individual who struggles with expressing their emotions, lacking vulnerability, might be strongly attracted to someone who is openly expressive and emotionally available, high capacity for vulnerability. This attraction could stem from an unconscious desire to learn how to access and express their own feelings, hoping to integrate this aspect of emotional openness into their personality through the relationship. Conversely, someone who is highly emotionally expressive but lacks boundaries might be attracted to a partner who is more emotionally reserved and self-contained, lacking vulnerability in this context. This attraction could reflect an unconscious need to develop their own sense of self-protection and independence, learning to establish healthier boundaries through the dynamic with their partner. Another manifestation could involve being attracted to someone who embodies traits that are suppressed or unacknowledged within oneself. For instance, a person who considers themselves very serious and responsible might be drawn to a carefree and spontaneous individual, reflecting a yearning to connect with their own playful and less inhibited side. The attraction, in this case, could be a subconscious pull towards integrating these suppressed aspects of their personality. Ultimately, these attractions can serve as catalysts for personal growth and self-discovery, as we navigate the dynamics with those who reflect our inner needs and potential for integration. Early in life, or during periods of insecurity, an individual might be drawn to someone perceived as highly independent and emotionally self-contained, towards the lack of vulnerability. This attraction could provide a sense of security or a feeling of being taken care of. However, as this individual develops greater self-assurance and learns to value deeper emotional connection, their attraction might shift towards someone who demonstrates a greater capacity for vulnerability, someone who is open, empathetic, and able to engage in meaningful emotional exchange. Conversely, someone who has been highly vulnerable in the past and perhaps experienced negative consequences might initially be drawn to individuals who appear less vulnerable as a form of self-protection. However, as they heal and develop healthier boundaries, they might find themselves drawn to those who can meet them with genuine emotional openness and resilience, seeking reciprocal vulnerability rather than emotional distance. Life transitions and significant personal events can also impact one's capacity for and perception of vulnerability, thereby influencing attraction. For instance, experiencing loss or trauma might initially lead someone to seek out partners who seem strong and unwavering. But through the process of grieving and healing, they might eventually be drawn to partners who can offer empathy and understanding, requiring a greater degree of shared vulnerability. In essence, as individuals learn more about themselves, their emotional needs, and their ability to navigate intimacy, their attraction dial along the spectrum of vulnerability can shift, reflecting their evolving internal landscape and relationship goals.